What's up, Frenzy Head Nation? Coach Cole back with you once again for another adventure and exciting times of sports frenzy. What's up, everybody? How's it going? We are going live once again on our Facebook page, and we're also doing our live YouTube feed again tonight. Hopefully that all goes well for the show and the recording as we record Season 9, Episode 32. Yes, we are on the 32nd episode already. Yes, here we are once again. Going into Memorial Day weekend, extended weekend for most. So let's get started with this week's edition of the show. But first, as we always do, we have the recap part of our show, where we recap last week's events. All right, so let's jump in to that first. Last week's episode, Season 9, Episode 31. And we had a lot of action going on. I was going to do an outdoor episode tonight, but it's a little windy out there, so I didn't think that would work out very well. So we're still in we're by a window. We'll go with that in one of the other rooms. And so you'll see some stuff blowing around in the background. Hopefully it doesn't cause too much interference or background noise for all you guys. But it's a beautiful night here in Adrian, Michigan, where we filmed the show. Let's go ahead and get into the recap part of things for everybody. All right, starting off with college baseball for last week. We had Michigan Go Blue beating Nebraska 10-8 was your final score there. The MSU baseball team getting a win over Illinois 5-2 was your score there. UCLA getting the win over Washington 8-3 was your final in that game. And number 2 ranked Stanford getting the win over Oregon State 8-5 was your score there. We had 3rd ranked Vanderbilt getting the victory over Kentucky 16-10 was the final there. And in your first 3-point bonus game, we had Heidelberg getting the first win over Adrian. 4-3 was your final there, and their first meeting of, I think it was a 3-game weekend. Major League Baseball action. We had a lot of that for you guys as well. We had the Oakland A's getting the victory over our poor Detroit Pussycats right now. 7-2 was your final score there. The LA Dodgers shutting out the Cincinnati Reds. 6-0 was your final in that game. And the Houston Astros getting it done against the Boston Red Sox. 3-1 was your final in that game. Oops. My sheet's messed up here. Okay, there we go. Minor League Baseball action. We had the Scranton Rail Riders getting the win over our Toledo Mud Hens. 10-5 was your final score there. And Bowie getting the win over the Erie Seawolves 4-3 in a squeaker of a victory in that game. And the Lakeland Flying Tigers getting a victory over Duden 3-1 is your final there. And in your final minor league baseball game, we had Dodgers Great Lake Loons getting the victory over the Western Michigan Tigers Whitecaps. 4-3 was your final score there. We had our NHL conference game where the St. Louis Blues got the victory over the San Jose Sharks. 2-1 was your final there. I see on Facebook Live we have Jessica joining us. Hello, Jessica. Good day. Thank you for joining the show. In NBA playoff action, we had the Milwaukee Bucks getting the victory over the Toronto Raptors, 125-103 final score in that game. And then we had the Golden State Warriors getting the victory over the Portland Trailblazers, 110-99. Then we had the wonderful WWE pay-per-view for you, the Money in the Bank. In this match, the matches I chose for you guys, it wasn't necessarily our first match of the night, but this match, we had the Raw SmackDown champion Becky Lynch holding 2 titles at the time, losing to Charlotte Flair. Now, Charlotte lost the title, or won the title, but then lost it when Bayley cashed in her Money in the Bank that she won earlier in the night to become your new SmackDown Women's World Champion. So congratulations goes out to Bayley. The next match we had on our sheet, we had for the Universal Championship, it was Seth Rollins taking on AJ Styles. Seth Rollins comes away with the championship. And then for the Universal Championship, we had Kofi Kingston taking on Kevin Owens for the WWE Championship. Kofi Kingston retained his title. Congratulations goes out to Kofi Kingston. And then we had also on this night, we had Becky Lynch defending her WWE Raw Championship against Lacey Evans. And she retains her title by beating Lacey Evans. So Becky Lynch still has one title under her, one belt with her. All right, that pretty much does it for the recap part of the show. So let's go ahead and jump right into tonight's episode of Season 9, episode 32, as I stated earlier. Filming this on our Thursday night live on Facebook and live on YouTube. If you want to subscribe to either one of those channels, the YouTube channel is Coach Cole Sports Frenzy 1, and the Facebook page is you just go to our Facebook. Go to Facebook, look up Sports Frenzy. If you want to be a part of it and you're not a member yet, then just click on there and click on the link, and I approve everybody in a fairly short period of time to get you live on the on the Facebook page. You can also, and I already stated, if you just want to watch videos, you don't want to go through all the BS of our Facebook page and stuff, you can just watch the videos again on Coach Cole Sports Frenzy 1. We're also on Twitter at Sports Frenzy 1. And I recently got on, branched out a little bit and got on Instagram. So that is also Sports Frenzy 1 to see us on Instagram. This should pretty much cover all our entertainment bases is where we're located right now. So let's go ahead and jump into this week's games in action. All right, we're going to start off with college baseball. I only had a few college baseball games this week. College baseball is starting to wrap things up, and they're getting ready for the playoffs. And so there wasn't really many games that fit into the mix this week. For those of you that might be a little bit newer to the show, we have I pretty much have to do games that center around Friday. I try to stay on Friday and Saturday nights because we do Sunday night stuff, but it's a little harder for me to get scores and get everything around for Mondays. And getting my sheets back to my Haviland friends for details and stuff. And usually, if I do have Sunday games on there, I tell everybody I'm going to delay getting the recap part of the show done until the next day. Okay, with that being said, let's jump into what games we do have this week. We don't have many because there wasn't many. Or many that would fit into our schedule. So Michigan, unfortunately, is not. They're done at the moment. I don't know if they're in the playoffs or not yet. I haven't heard. But we're going to start off with the teams we do have. We have UCLA back in action. UCLA, according to the polls, is the number one ranked team in college baseball right now. And they have 45 wins and 8 losses. On the sheet, I said they're the home team. They're not actually the home team this week. I forgot to just take that out of there. But they are traveling to and playing against Oregon. And Oregon has 27 wins and 27 losses. The first pitch for this game, this is a Friday night game, 6:35 p.m., and if you have the Pac-12 channel, this would be the channel that you can watch the game on. So that's where you can get this game. You know, I've also found out that you can get a lot of these college baseball games on, if you go, just type in the name of the school you like, you can get them on through the TuneIn radio app. Just type in the name of the school you like, and usually to pull up like what their radio broadcasts are. Sometimes if you go to their official website, it will also tell you what where you can listen as well. With that being said, I don't see UCLA not getting the victory in this one. So I'm going UCLA for my first pick this week. Oh. Our second and last college baseball game that we have this week for you guys is the number 2 ranked Stanford. Stanford has 39 wins and 10 losses, and they are on the road this week, traveling to and playing against Arizona. Arizona has 29 wins and 24 losses. First pitch for this game is 6 p.m. Friday as well. It's a Friday game, and it says it will be on the Pac-12 channel as well. So I imagine it's going to be one of these two games you'll see on there, or they might have an option where I'm not sure how that works. there's an option for you guys to pick what game you want to watch or not. And again, they have the radio stuff you can do as well. Also, I'm going to go with I'm not going to sway too far from here. For me, I'm going Stanford. And again, there wasn't a lot of options to choose from, but I like to be able to put some different games on here, mix it up a little bit for everybody. Get a little bit of everything on here. And it wouldn't be a complete episode of Sports Frenzy without my ice cold lemonade. Ooh. Guess I am good and thirsty tonight. Walmart brand lemonade. It's going for about $1.50 at the local Adrian Walmart. Good stuff. But again, I haven't found too many lemonades I don't like. So, lemonade. All right, we are jumping into Major League Baseball action, where we have our first game. We have what I am calling the Detroit Pussycats. It's our struggling Detroit Tigers, and I do mean struggling. Things are not looking good at all for the Tigers right now. You know, they were kind of staying afloat there for a while. Now they're sinking, crashing, and burning. As of the recording of the show, just so it's known too, you guys always know this because you've been with me forever, but we're shooting Thursday night for the Friday show. Some games, especially in our Major League Baseball games, are being played tonight. So all these games could be off by one by the time those who watch the Friday show in the classrooms. Games could be off by one game. We have the struggling Detroit Tigers. They have 18 wins and 28 losses. Like my cheap sound effects there. They are on the road this week playing the New York Mets. The Mets have 23 wins and 25 losses. First pitch for this game is Friday night, 7:10, and you can watch it on FSD. Pre-game show usually starts around 6-ish. If you guys like to catch up on all the Tigers news and pre-game show on the same channel, FSD. With that being said, I'm still a part of the sinking ship. I'm going to go Detroit Tigers for the victory. Next up, we have what we like to call Rogers LA Dodgers. The Dodgers currently have 32 wins and 18 losses, but they're on the road this week, and they be traveling to the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates have 24 wins and 22 losses. This first pitch for this game be 7:05 p.m. That's your typical LA Dodger time. But this is not a local televised game. It's on here though because it's Rogers Dodgers. And that's why I be picking Rogers LA Dodgers for the victory. Your next MLB game. I have quite a few of these this week. We have the 22 wins, 27 losses the Cincinnati Reds. They're on the road this week, traveling to and playing against the Chicago Cubbies. The Cubs have 29 wins and 18 losses. First pitch for this game is Friday, 2:20 p.m., and it says this one could be on the MLB Network. This is one of two games that might be on our MLB Network. Ugh. I'll go Chicago Cubs for the win. Hang on here. I got my sheets messed up. There we go. Trying to get things in order here. Yeah, I know. Good luck with that, right? Okay. Well, pen. And up next, we have the Boston Red Sox. Boston Red Sox have 26 wins and 23 losses. They are on the road this week, traveling to and playing against a very darn good Justin Verlander and the Houston Astros. The Astros have 33 wins and 17 losses. First pitch for this game is Friday, 8 p.m., and this could possibly be on the MLB Network as well. I watched how Houston played against the Tigers, and yeah, I'm going to go Astros for the victory. Our next baseball game, we have the Atlanta Braves. The Braves have 27 wins and 23 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals have 25 wins and 24 losses. First pitch for this game is 8 p.m. Friday. And this is a game that could possibly be on the MLB Network as well. I got to go Atlanta Braves for the victory. No real reason for it. Just who I'm going with. Next up, we have those dang New York Yankees. 31 wins and 17 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Kansas City Royals. The Royals have 17 wins and 32 losses. First pitch for this game. This is a Saturday game. Saturday at 2 p.m. And this is going to be on the MLB Network. I'm going with the New York Yankees for the victory. As the wind grabs my logo and takes it away. All right, we're back. Live entertainment. That's what happens to you. Sometimes you can't just pause the video. You got to continue on. As we are on YouTube Live and Facebook Live. All right, next up, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks have 25 wins and 25 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the San Francisco Giants. The Giants have 21 wins and 27 losses. First pitch for this game is Saturday at 4 p.m. And no, this one isn't going to be on the MLB Network. This one is on FS1. So that's where you can watch this game at. I'm going with the Diamondbacks for that victory. Your next game is the Texas Rangers. The Rangers have 24 wins and 23 losses. They are on the road this week, traveling to and playing against the other LA team that Roger Schoonover does not like to acknowledge. We have the not so Roger LA Angels. The Angels have 22 wins and 26 losses. First pitch for this game is Saturday, 10 p.m. And this one could be on the MLB Network or will be on ESPN Plus. It hasn't been decided what channel this game is on yet. I don't know. I have no real true reason behind it. But I'm going to go with the Texas Rangers for the victory. For Walker, Texas Rangers. If there's anybody out there that remembers that show. If you haven't seen it, you should. Next, we have the Baltimore Orioles. They have 15 wins and 34 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies have 22 wins and 25 losses. This is a Saturday game. First pitch is at 10 p.m. And it is on the MLB Network. That's where you can watch this one. I've got to go with the Rockies for the victory. And I don't really have any reason for that either. Just no research or anything into it. Just who I decided to go with. All right, we are switching gears and moving into minor league baseball action, where we mainly cover your Detroit Tiger affiliated teams. This week we do have a Rogers Dodgers affiliated team standing out on their own. All right, so you know what? I'll do it for the minor league game. I've been having some people. I had actually had a request to remind me. People said, Coach Cole, before baseball season, you used to sing the song. What happened? You want to hear the song? I'll give you the song. I'm not sure how good it's going to be, but we'll go ahead and do it. You guys ready? Here we go. Those of you that want to sing along with me can sing along with me. Let's do this together. Oh, me. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the park. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if we ever come back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the ball game. Woo! Yeah. I guess that didn't sound too horrible. And also, this is your first. It's first a 3-point bonus game. It's first 3-point bonus game. Come on, everybody, singing along now. It's your first 3-point bonus game. Yes, it is. Woo! All right, and we're jumping into minor league baseball action, AAA action to be exact, and this is Detroit Tigers affiliated team, your Toledo Mud Hens. The Mud Hens are struggling this season. Mud Hens only have 16 wins and 26 losses. Wow, this is not very Mud Henish. They're on the road for this game. They are traveling to and playing against the Louisville Bats. And first pitch for this game is 7 p.m. Friday night. And so you can watch this game on the MILB network, which is a pay-per-view channel. And that's, you go there and you can either pay for the game you want to watch, get a season pass for what you want to watch, and you can do all that. Or if you have the MILB app on your phone, you can tune in on that. And what you can do is you can find a radio station on there that broadcasts the game. So then you can just listen to that on your phone while you're doing something else, which is what I like to do from time to time. With that being said, I am not giving up on my Toledo Mud Hens. I say go Mud Hens. Get us the victory. In Double-A Detroit Tigers affiliated action, I believe this is a repeat of last week, just in a different location. We have Bowie again. And I'm not talking about David Bowie either. Bowie has 17 wins and 28 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Erie Seawolves. The Seawolves have 21 wins and 21 losses. First pitch for this game is 7:05 p.m. as well. Again, you can find this game on the pay-per-view computer type stuff on the MILB network, or you can just listen to it while doing something else in your life on the MILB radio network. I got to go with those Erie Seawolves for the victory. They have the better record plus they're the Detroit affiliated team. I'm going Seawolves. Next up, we have Class A Advanced Detroit Tiger affiliated team. This is going to be the Lakeland Flying Tigers. The Flying Tigers have 19 wins and 26 losses. They're on the road this week, traveling to and playing against St. Lucie. The St. Lucie Mets. They have 23 wins and 22 losses. First pitch for this game is 6:30 p.m. And it's Aladdin night here, folks. That's what it says on the sheet. It's Aladdin night. So if you go to this game, which if you're within watching distance of the show, you're probably not going to this game. Then it's Aladdin night. So what did I say? First pitch for this game, 6:30 p.m. With that being said, I've got the Lakeland Flying Tigers for the victory. Class A affiliated action, Detroit Tigers affiliated action. We have another team struggling this season, the West Michigan Whitecaps. The Whitecaps have 18 wins and 27 losses, struggling this year. And they're on the road. They are traveling to and playing against the South Bend Cubs, who have 24 wins and 20 losses. Let's see. First pitch for this game, 7:05 p.m. This game is on the MILB network, which is the pay-per-view network. And you can, again, as I said before, get that one particular game, get a season pass, or what have you on this one. So I'm not giving up on the Detroit affiliated teams. I'm going with the West Michigan Whitecaps to try and come away with a victory. We have one more Class A This is an LA Dodger affiliated game for you guys. We have the Fort Wayne Tin Caps. They have 20 wins and 23 losses. They are traveling to and playing against Rogers LA Dodgers affiliated team, the Great Lake Loons. The Loons have 28 wins and 15 losses. Wow, I didn't even put down the information for this one. Wow, that was a typo on my part. I apologize. So I believe this is probably a 7:05 tip-off as well, and should be on the MILB network as far as either radio time or pay-per-view time goes. I'm going to go with, after being deep in thought, the Great Lake Loons. Being affiliated with the Dodgers, they got to be pretty darn good. I don't think they've probably called up too many of their guys. So the team's probably in pretty good shape. All right, that puts an end to our baseball games. Oh, sorry, I'm a little thirsty tonight. Throat feels a little parched at times too. We're moving into IFL League football, and this is Indoor Football League is what it stands for. It's arena football. It's a different league from the AFL, the actual Arena Football League, and in fact, some of the teams that we've covered in the past in the Arena Football League are now affiliated with the IFL. Now, what makes these games unique? They don't have a television channel for this. But what you can do is you can actually watch these games on YouTube. One of the other things you need to remember, though, the games are being played on Central Time. I'm not sure how that's affected by our time. I don't remember. I'm not how what the time difference is through the United States. So that being said, let's get into some Indoor Football League, Arena Football League action. Our first game this week is the Bismarck Bucks. They're not such a hot team. They only have 2 wins and 8 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Iowa Barnstormers. Those of you that have been with us for 9 seasons will know the Barnstormers. The Barnstormers used to be with the AFL, the original. I don't know if it's the original, but they used to be with the Arena Football League. The Barnstormers have 10 wins and 1 loss. Kickoff for this game, 7:05 p.m. Central Time. Don't forget that. It is Central Time on that game. It's a Friday game, and you can watch it for free on YouTube. Just type in IFL Arena or IFL football, and usually it brings up the games and shows you what times they're actually going to be on. With that being said, how can I not go with an old favorite? Well, I don't know the favorite, but an old team from Frenzy Past, who also happen to have a really kick-butt record in the Iowa Barnstormers. Our second Arena Indoor Football League action we have, or Arena Football action game we have for you, is the Quad City Steamwheelers. The Steamwheelers have 4 wins, and 7 losses. But they're on the road this week, and they are playing the crazily named Nebraska Danger. Do you feel like you're in danger when you're playing against the Nebraska Danger? The Nebraska Danger has 5 wins and 6 losses. Kickoff for this game is 7:05 p.m. too. Friday Central Time, remember. It's a Friday Central Time. And you can watch this game free on YouTube as well. Just type it in there. Go to YouTube and either type in the game or go to YouTube and just type in IFL football. I'm going to say the Quad City Steamwheelers can roll over the Danger of Nebraska. Taking a gamble on that one. And last but not least, in the IFL League, another old team you may remember, in the Arizona Rattlers. The Rattlers have 10 wins and 0 losses, and they are traveling to and playing against the Tuscan Sugar Skulls. What a name, huh? The Tuscan Sugar Skulls. The Sugar Skulls have 6 wins and 5 losses. Kickoff for this game is 7:05 p.m. This is a Saturday game. Again, Central Time. Don't forget that part of all this. It is Central Time. And you can watch this game for free on YouTube. I'm going with our other former team that we had a long time ago. I'm going with the Arizona Rattlers. Terrible rattle. All right, we're winding things down here. As I was able to get one NBA playoff game for you guys this week. Yes, we are in the conference finals, folks. This is game number 6. The series is tied at 2 apiece going into the Thursday game as I'm printing sheets. By Friday, I think they play tonight. So Friday morning, there might be a different score. Those of you that may want to look that up before you make your picks. But anyway, it is 3 points. Your second 3 points. It's your second 3-point bonus game. Yes, it is. It's our second 3-point bonus game of the week. And we have the series is tied at 2 apiece right now before this game starts tonight. We have the let's get some logos here that I dropped on the floor. We have those Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks have 61 wins and 23 losses overall, their entire complete record. They are traveling to and playing against the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors, on their entire record, have 60 wins and 26 losses. Tip-off for this game is 8:30 p.m. on TNT, baby. That's where you can watch that game at. Oh, man. I really haven't followed the NBA enough to know just how good either one of these two teams are. Because as I've stated in the past, not a huge fan of today's NBA action. It's in Toronto. I'm going to use the home court advantage. I'm going to go with the Toronto Raptors for the victory. Okay, I forgot to write this down, but we still have NASCAR action going on. And so let's talk NASCAR race schedule 2019. Let's see what. Alexa, where's the NASCAR race at this week?
Sorry, I'm not sure. For now, I'm able to look up phone numbers, hours, and addresses.
Huh. Alexa, NASCAR race this week. Alexa, can you tell me the time and date and place of this week's NASCAR race?
The Coca-Cola 600 will take place on Sunday, May 26th at 6 p.m. The Coca-Cola 600 will take place on Sunday, May 26th at 6 p.m. at Charlotte Motor Speedway in Concord, North Carolina.
All right, it's the Coca-Cola 600. It's in Concord, North Carolina. Alexa, what time does the Coca-Cola 600 start and channel it's on, please?
New Coke is making a comeback as part of a Coca-Cola partnership
Stop.
with the Netflix drama Stranger Things.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, what channel is the Coca-Cola 600 race on this week and what time?
This might answer your question. The Coca-Cola 600 will take place on Sunday, May 26th at 6 p.m. Did that answer your question?
Yes.
Thanks for your feedback.
All right, May 26th at 10 p.m. All right, so that's where our car is this week. Alexa, can you give me the top 10 NASCAR racers currently, please?
Here's what I found.
Alexa, can you give me the top 10 NASCAR racers going into the Coca-Cola 600 this week?
New Coke is making a comeback as part of a Coca-Cola
Alexa,
partnership.
stop. All right. All right, we'll have to find that information out ourselves. NASCAR. So it says Charlotte Motor Speedway. Okay. And you can watch it on Fox. See if we can look at the standings for you guys going into NASCAR this week. Okay, your top 10 going into NASCAR this week. We have Joey Logano at number 1 with 478 points. Kyle Busch at number 2 with 469 points. Kevin Harvick, number 3 at 440 points. Chase Elliott, number 4 with 423 points. Brad Keselowski, number 5 with 421 points. Danny Hamlin with 404 points in 11th. In 6th. Martin Truex Jr. in 7th with 396 points. Kurt Busch in 8th with 387 points. Clint Bauer at 357 points at 9th. And Ryan Blaney in 10th with 340 points. Okay. Enough NASCAR stuff. We're going to jump over to the Sports Frenzy Facebook page and get you guys some Sports Frenzy news and information off the page. And again, you can follow us on Facebook. Go to Facebook and get to Sports Frenzy, and then I will approve you. I have to approve you to get into it, but after that, you're all set. And then you can. This information all comes to you from the Sports Frenzy page. Well, the biggest breaking news we have for you guys is that Juwan Howard has accepted the Michigan coaching job. So congratulations goes out to Juwan Howard. Welcome home, Juwan. Some people say, if we can't have John Beeline anymore, this is a great hire, as he is a former member of the Michigan Fab Five. And so that makes him they're saying he's kind of up there just like Jim Harbaugh. So welcome home, Juwan, to the Michigan family. With that also being said, Chris Webber has said that this should be able to reunite the Fab Five, which could be interesting. We'll see what happens there. That might be kind of cool to see. Hopefully it'll happen. Fab Five were amazing, and if you don't know about the Fab Five, if you're not old enough to know the Fab Five, you can go on YouTube and look up some of their history. They also have a book out, I believe. In Tigers minor league action, Buddy J. Marco and Garrett Hill have been promoted to Lakeland. So congratulations to them. Congratulations to the Toledo Walleye. They are your 2018-29 Western Conference champions. I did not see when their series is starting, so I wasn't able to get their game on here this week, but congratulations to them. Shout out to Ric Flair, who was having some health issues. I guess he is home now and feeling better, and is thankful to be home, and thanks all his fans, family, and friends for everybody who was looking out for him while he was recovering. Nine Wolverines earn all Big Ten honors. Oops. So congratulations goes out to them. Tim Tebow, congratulations goes out to him. He belted his first home run in AAA action. Tiger prospects Jake Rogers was promoted to AAA Toledo. Congratulations goes out to him. Whitecaps reported earlier this week that Carlo Guzman is on the injured list. He was walked off by the trainers, so not looking real good for him. The Special Olympics Michigan will host the 51st State Summer Games this summer. How cool is that? Very cool news there. So a shout out to them. Very cool that the Olympics will be Summer Games are going to be in Michigan this year. Looks like that's about all I have for you guys this week. As always, stay tuned to the Sports Frenzy page, Twitter, even on Instagram, trying to post updates when I get them for you guys. Thank you so much, as always, for your continued love and support of the show. I hope you guys all have a great Memorial Day weekend. Get out there and enjoy it. In between what is going to be some stormy weather, they're saying. So, but it's beautiful out right now. You wouldn't be able to know that. Anyway, everyone, I'm the coach. Be blessed. Enjoy those of you that get that extra long weekend. Enjoy that. But also don't forget what the true meaning of Memorial Day is all about. All right, God bless everyone, and we'll talk to you again next week. I'm the coach, and I'm out. Oh, wait, not completely out yet. I also wanted to give one more quick shout out to my buddy Noah over at Laura Haviland, graduating here soon. So congratulations goes out to you, and congratulations to all the graduates out there that I might not necessarily see or get to see or know from our different classrooms. Big shout out to all you guys, and I hope your futures are bright and great. And that's it. That's what I have for you. All right. Take care, everybody.